Hi, my name is Eric King. I live in California and I like music and guitar. I also like playing basketball. Some of my favorite basketball players are LeBron James and Alex Caruso. This is my idol, Bruce Lee. Let me tell you a story so you get to know a little more about him. Today I'll be reading Little People, Big Dreams, Bruce Lee, written by Isabel Sanchez Vegra and illustrated by Miguel Bustos. This is the story of a little boy born in San Francisco. His parents gave him the name Li Junfan, but the nurse at the hospital gave him the name that became famous, Bruce. He was a young boy when his family moved back to Hong Kong, where his dad was a well-known opera star. Soon, Bruce followed in his footsteps and became a child actor. Bruce was a lazy student who didn't like going to school much, but he was very interested in martial arts. He wanted to learn the secrets of Wing Chun, a sort of kung fu taught by an old grandmaster. Bruce was good at almost anything, from boxing and fencing to dancing the cha-cha, a Latin dance that everybody wanted to learn and that he grew up to master. But Bruce also had a talent for fighting on the streets and messing with the local gangs. One day, his parents decided to send him back to America to keep him out of trouble. The night before his departure, Bruce made a promise to become a better person. He knew that mistakes can be forgiven if one has the courage to admit them. He crossed the Pacific Ocean as a cha-cha teacher, and once in the U.S., he studied philosophy and got a job teaching Wing Chun to his fellow students. Once he graduated, Bruce opened 3 martial arts schools on the West Coast, where he mixed the best of what he learned to create his own combat method, Jeet Kune Do. He was so fast that once he knocked out an opponent with 15 punches and a kick in a fight that only lasted 11 seconds. It was said he could catch a grain of rice in midair with his chopsticks. Bruce got a part in a TV series, but he struggled to make it to the big screen in Hollywood. So he returned to Hong Kong, where he was offered the main role in his first martial arts movie. It was The Green Hornet. He fought with the grace of a dancer and the charm of an actor, and soon he was even writing, directing, and producing his own movies. Bruce made martial arts so popular that Hollywood finally gave him the opportunity that he had longed for. He became the most famous Asian American movie star ever when he played Lee in Enter the Dragon, the king of kung fu movies. And by having faith in himself and never giving up, little Bruce became a hero for everyone, and the person he has always dreamed he would be. That's a story about Bruce Lee. Are you a fan of Bruce Lee? If you haven't watched one of his movies, I encourage you to check one out. Bye!